What up? What up? What up? This is Mike the Philosopher here with another ranking of She Was a Sweet Woman, y'all. Check this out.
Hello.
Hello,
What's your name, baby?
Tara.
How old are you?
I'll be 32 on the 26th.
Oh, okay. You look a little younger.
Yeah,
This is
she do
Tara,
look younger.
32 on the 26th of April.
Yes.
All right, she's ready to find her man. Let's go. Let's get it.
I'm a Taurus.
You're a Taurus. So let's just say you're 32. Tara, you have any kids?
Yes, I do. Me and my daughter was just watching a show. She's like, she finally picked you. I'm not camera ready.
Yeah. Again, that was one of my things. Like, it seems like none of these women be camera ready. I don't understand that. I mean, if you're going on a show like this, why are you not ready? You know, I mean, I'm looking at Kendra. Kendra looks very ready to me right now. All right. But Kendra ain't the one looking for a man. You are. So why aren't you ready?
You pushed the request.
Yes, I know. I knew you were going to say that.
You said your daughter. You have one child?
I have two. I have a 6-year-old and my...
I have to say, Kendra looking real good to me in this episode. Nice. Maybe it's the hair. I don't know what, but I find myself looking more at Kendra than this chick, to be honest. Let's go back.
My oldest will be 12 in July.
A 6-year-old and 12. Same mom? Same dad?
Yes.
Same dad. Why are you guys not together?
It was a bit of an abusive relationship. Yeah.
Sorry to hear that. Well, I'm happy you got out of that. Okay.
Yeah, expanding my beautifully independent wings. I love it. It's great.
All right. This is Tara. Where you calling us from?
Philly.
Philly in the building. What do you do for a living?
I'm a cashier at Hip City Veg. It's a vegan restaurant down here. It's pretty big down here.
You ain't got to tell people all your business. I mean, just tell them you're a cashier at a restaurant. You ain't got to tell them exactly what you had. At least I wouldn't do that. I mean, I don't know how other women feel. That's not really safe. Like, if she was overly attractive woman, she wouldn't have said that because she wouldn't have wanted the stalkers. I could tell you that right now. So let's go back.
Okay. Cashier at a vegan restaurant. This is Tara, who's a tourist, 32, 2 kids, 6 and 12, in Philly, and a cashier. Let's get into it, Tara. What kind of man you looking for?
Somebody that's really honest. I've been known to be open to, just open-minded in the past, but a lot of people don't like to just be totally honest. So I really want that.
Open and honest. A lot of people aren't open and honest. I wonder if she's talking about some kind of poly thing, or just be real with me and we can work things out. Just let me know. But I don't know. That's just an assumption. But for her to say that, to be open and honest about things, just kind of, made me question why she phrased it that way. But let's go back in.
I want somebody mature, somebody that likes to laugh, somebody with their stuff together. It's not a whole lot of that around here.
It's funny because women ask for the same thing. It seems like in every video they ask for the same thing. I mean, like this guy who has all this stuff together and open and honest, he can have a lot of women. He really can have the pick of the litter. Okay, let's go back.
Somebody that's just nurturing. You don't find a lot of motherly raised men anymore.
Whoa, easy. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but that's not our job. Okay, we're never going to be the nurturers that the women are. That's your thing. I'm the protector and provider. You're the nurturer and the peacemaker. That's what you do. You handle the peace in the home. and you do the nurturing. That's your ministry. As a man, my ministry is not nurturing. Like, I'm not saying that I can't participate in that. Obviously, I have kids myself, and I've helped raise and nurture them, but that's not my that's not first on my list. That's not something you should even be looking for, because that means that maybe you're lacking in nurturing, and that's a red flag for me. That's like me saying, I want a woman who's a protector. I want a woman who's a provider. You're gonna look at me sideways. Let's go back.
I like the down south kind of feel of everything. So yeah, that's really important to me.
Okay. You want a motherly raised man, a down south type of man. You're calling us from Philly. Are you from down south, or are you live in Philly? Were you raised in Philly?
No, actually, my mom had us pretty well rounded. She kind of lived here and there, so we used to live down south a little bit. I was born in Jersey. I'm actually from York, Pennsylvania, which a lot of people don't know about. So I've been everywhere.
Okay. All right, let's keep going. What are some deal breakers besides not being raised by your mama?
A liar. I don't like liars. Narcissists. Anybody that's about themselves. I want a man that knows how to, raise a family and raise a business.
Okay, and what's the man
Raise a family and raise a business. And he would choose you with a child to do that with. Why? It's a fair question. Why would he choose you? I hope Kendra asked her that. Again, I haven't seen his videos. I don't know what's going to go down. But why would a guy choose you? I hope she asked that.
I raise a family and a business. This is Tara. She's a Taurus, 32. She has 2 children, 6 and 12. Do you want more kids?
Probably not.
So the guy has to already have kids.
Yeah, I don't mind.
You don't mind? Does he have to be in Philly?
It would be preferable. Doesn't have to be, but it would be preferable.
Okay, we'd like you to be in Philly. What's the age range you want to
do? I say probably 35 to 45.
35 to 45. Do you have on a shirt? They keep asking me, where's your shirt?
It's a like a tank top, tube top type of thing.
Okay. Yeah, I thought I saw something.
Wait a minute. Is that tats? Does she got like a chest tattoo? Or is that a shirt? I don't... Please tell me that's not a chest tat that she got.
Oh, so that's a tattoo?
Yeah. It's
OMG. Really?
This was my 30th birthday present to myself.
Say again?
I got this a couple years ago for my 30th birthday for myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Ladies, let me talk to you, okay? Now here's the thing. This is how men view tattoos. If you are a Bentley, you don't need a bumper sticker. If you are a Ferrari, you don't need spinning rims. The cleaner you are, the more of a work of art you are. Women who want to put works of art on themselves I don't view as being a work of art in themselves. I'm not saying that you're not fine. I'm not saying that you're not a work of art, so to speak, but you're distracting me from the work of art that you should be. Okay? You should be sculpting yourself into a work of art. And it also tells me that honestly, it's a red flag, because it sends up, I don't want to say mental issues, but it may be psychological issues, especially a woman who's addicted to getting tattoos. It sends a warning sign to me, like something is going on. It's a warning sign. Like women with tattoos and loud colored hair, I stay away from, because it's saying, I look at me, I have a mental issue. I have a psychological issue. I could very well be wrong about that, but at the same time, like, let me give you an example, right? Frogs, right? Frogs, snakes. What do they do to let you know that they're poisonous? They give you bright colors to warn you that don't mess with me, I'm poisonous. I think that human beings do something similar. Don't mess with me, I'm toxic. There's something going on with me. And whenever I see a woman with a lot of tattoos or bright hair color or ridiculous fingernails, I look at it as a warning sign. Don't mess with me. I have a level of toxicity in me you don't want to deal with. Now, if you don't have all that stuff, you still could be toxic. You still could be toxic, but you're not advertising that, and you probably don't know that about yourself. But if you do that type of peacocking and bright colors, I see your warning sign and I heed to it. That's just how my mind works. I'm not saying all men think like that, or all women for that matter. And for men, when they do that, they're kind of doing the same thing too. I'm toxic. Bikers do that. You know what I mean? Toxic rappers do that. So to me, it's a toxicity warning. And again, I'm not expecting everybody to think like I do, but that's how I take it.
This is Tara. She's a Taurus, 32. She has 2 kids, 6 and 12. She has on a shirt. They were very concerned.
Don't be. Would never do that.
So, was you married?
I was married in the past. Yes.
I missed that. Look, shout out to the people in the comments. Y'all reminded me of a lot of things I'm missing tonight. Okay, so you was married. Are you officially divorced?
It's in the process. I don't know if it's considered officially, but it's literally like
How
done.
do you know if it's, what do you mean you don't know if it's
the paperwork probably about a month ago, so it's basically like, just, I don't know, this is my first marriage, first divorce, but I've been legally separated for almost 7 years, so it's moved in another state the whole 9.
So you've been separated for 7 years, but just a month ago you tried to get officially divorced?
Only because he left us here, and that's why I had to do my independent thing. He left us, and I never knew where he was. So he found out where I was living at because we hadn't talked already for 4 years.
Let me just say this. I mean, look, if you're a guy, I'm talking to all the guys. If you're a guy and you view her as a good catch, good luck. How many warning signs do you need? For real. For real. And I'm talking visual, I'm talking written, I'm talking there's legal. I'm talking so many warning signs in this. She shouldn't have never came on this show. She's so far from ready to being on this platform. It's ridiculous to me. Again, I haven't seen this before, but from what I see, this is laughable. It really is. Let's go back in.
And then found out where I lived and then started the process. So I had to wait for him to start the process because I didn't care to know where he was. So it just got situated.
So what happened a month ago that made you start the paperwork?
No. The paperwork wasn't started a month ago. The paperwork was started about 1.5 years ago. The paperwork was just finished about a month, maybe a month and a half ago. Finished.
So, I mean, I don't know how this works either, to be honest. So
I know.
do they send you a letter and say you're officially divorced? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, you get a decree of divorce after everything is said and done. You've been in court, you did your thing. Don't ask me how I know. But anyway, you do get a decree. So unless if she don't have the divorce decree, then she's pretty much still married. Um, those in the who's watching this, ask for that decree. See if they got the decree of divorce to that will solidify the divorce and show that it's finalized.
Well, basically, I have a lawyer who just handles that, and she kind of just tells me everything. And then they do send you paperwork, but that's all like buried away and stuff. You know what I mean? They fax that person who's my lawyer, then they're the husband's lawyer. And
So
then,
is it fair enough to say that you're probably still legally married?
no, definitely not.
But you just told me you're not sure if you're officially divorced.
No, I know. The paperwork's just been wrapped up. That's what I was explaining to you. It's wrapped up. It's officially a divorce situation conclusion. But I was telling you that the paperwork started about a year and a half ago because
Well, you can start the process and you can have paperwork switching back and forth and this and that and getting all of the legal things and all of the bills and all of that stuff swapped and all that. But what she needs to the buzzword she needs to use is decree. Okay, and that is the divorce decree is what she should be vocalizing, because that's really when you have the divorce and everything is finalized.
I didn't know where he was.
But honestly, with people who haven't been married or been divorced or anything, it's not very clear. Going through the process is not very clear on everything. So yeah, I can understand why sorry about that, y'all. I can understand why she wouldn't have all the answers as of right now, but that's what she would need. So let's go back in.
Okay, but you also said you're not sure because you started the paperwork a month ago.
I was only saying that I'm not sure because I've never been divorced, so I don't know if there's anything else, but I haven't received anything for like a month and a half, so I'm assuming that was the conclusion.
Okay, so assumptions, but it's not a factual conclusion as of yet.
I mean, they told me it was done. They said, because we didn't have any marital assets, we didn't have anything like that. It wasn't anything to split up. They were just like, well, have you been together? We're like, no. They were just like, well, here's the paperwork.
Okay. And you said it took 7 years to get into it because you didn't know where he was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Tara, now that I know that, I got to go back to some things that you said. So what were the requirements again you want from a guy?
Honesty.
So were you honest the last 7 years as you was dating with every guy that you were still?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. I'm one of them people that I feel like it would just not make sense to lie about something because you're gonna end up building up the lies. So I'm that person that's annoyingly transparent, like maybe speaks a little bit too honest, kind of telling yourself type.
Yeah, I get that. And I have to admit, I got to a point where I was that way too. I still am a little bit, just overly transparent, because why play games? Why mislead someone? Why waste time? Just look, either you can rock with me or you can't, so I get the whole overly transparent thing.
Person. So I mean, I've always been honest. I just feel like it's just too messy not to be. So I'm an open book. Ask me, I'll tell.
Gotcha. Okay. And what was your deal breakers again?
Deal breakers: lying, narcissist. Like I said, my ex-husband was abusive, so I don't want anybody that's just about themselves. not worried about the family. Somebody that's not family oriented, I wouldn't want anything like that. So,
Okay, let's continue. So, Tara, when was your last relationship?
Probably about 2 years now.
2 years. So, you don't have to answer this question, but I'm gonna ask. When was the last time you was intimate with a guy?
Actually, I've been celibate since October.
Last year?
Yes.
Okay, so this decision of celibacy, what is the goal? Is it until relationship, marriage?
Absolutely.
Which one?
Particularly a relationship to begin with, but I haven't decided if I wanted to wait until marriage to do anything, because this is my first celibacy journey. I'm still kind of trying to figure it all out.
Listen, young lady, don't wait for marriage. Do not wait for marriage. And I know I'm probably going to catch some heat for saying that, but she don't have that luxury. I'm just saying, if she's going to need to whip a dude to even contemplate marriage. Just in my opinion, I could be wrong. If I am, put it in the comments. What guy would, stick around and wait for her to marry her before he even touched her? I'd be curious to know. Raise your hand. But I don't see that being like, you're talking about she will be a born again virgin if she waited till marriage. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, and if I am, please let me know. But let's go back in.
But I said plain as day. I said all I do is work and take care of my kids. I said if you can't be here for me at my worst, then you can't have me at my best. So, I had to get on my feet a little bit. I said, you know what? They weren't here at me at my worst. They weren't here with me at my worst. So I'm at my best now. I look a little, off the rails right now, but I'm at my best. So I'm kind of just trying to take a minute to sit in my best and then kind of figure me out. And then if it's meant to be, I'm a firm believer in signs. So, and about God giving you those signs, and what's meant to be will come to you, and those type of things. So I'm sitting here just kind of listening to what I need and what I want, and working on my career and my kids. And if it comes, it comes.
That cashier career is really something that she do need to focus on. And don't laugh, because she can go places. She can go places with that career. Look, I am kind of making a little fun, but here, she really gonna have a guy who's very understanding of her situation, and really, please don't make this man wait. I'm just saying, please don't make this dude wait. She's going to probably have a lot of situationships. Now, the thing is this: if she does get her career up and she don't care about being the provider, I think she can marry a guy. But this guy is going to be, he's not going to be much of a guy. I think she will be cool just to get a bottom of the barrel dude. And look, I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it really, I'm a thou wow right now. Let's go back in.
I can't say I haven't been looking, but I'm not pressed to put myself in a situation that might not be for me.
Okay. So, but ultimately you're going to be celibate until you're in a relationship.
Definitely until I'm in a committed relationship, because I feel like a lot of guys nowadays only want sex. And once they get that, it's just like maybe not anything else. So I'm like, let me take that non-variable off the field and see what I get. You know what I mean? So far, I haven't got anything.
Should I say anything? Should I say anything? I'm not gonna say nothing. Insert joke here. Okay, I ain't gonna even say nothing.
So I'll wait.
Okay. Does the guy have to look a certain way, Tara?
I love my tall chocolate brothers. I'm not gonna hold.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was gonna be a brother. And not for nothing, I bet you her ex-husband is a brother. I bet he is. And ain't nothing wrong with that. But I think this guy probably started to feel himself after a while, upgraded, and was like, I'm out. I'm out. I got that job at the post office, so I'm good. One of those brothers. I'm busting tables at Red Lobster now. I'm the man. So, I seen Susie, washing dishes, and we can get this thing going. I'm leaving her. She's still a cashier. I'm doing way better than her. I'm busting tables. So the next guy, this guy, I feel it's possible for her, but it's please don't tell me you want a high value man. Please. I mean, just for the sake of watching the rest of this video. If I see that, it's over. It's a wrap. I'm gonna just let you know that right now. Let's go back in.
Would you? I really, really love just a man with a educational and ethic background. My youngest daughter's father is Nigerian.
Ooh,
my oldest daughter's father is African American. I really loved.
I called it.
Everything that my youngest daughter's father could teach me. He spoke a lot of different languages and stuff. So it was kind of like school at home. So I didn't.
Nigerian brother out there. I think she said you were her ex-husband or whatever. Congratulations on your green card. Good job.
I didn't mind that. As far as looks, I really love a beautiful smile. I love.
Tara, what is your ethnicity?
I'm Caucasian, but my father was Lithuanian, so I have a little bit of the knowledge of different, languages and stuff like that I really appreciate. Stuff like that.
So black men only.
It can be Puerto Rican. I don't mind. But
now there is a theory. Someone told me once that some women of the Caucasian persuasion really will only date minority guys when they feel like they can't get a guy in their own race. Like she can't get a guy, she can't get a white guy, like she's a white guy reject. White guys have way too many options to deal with her. Now, I've watched Jerry Springer, okay, and I can't say that that's necessarily true. So this is not my philosophy, but that's what I heard one sister say to me is that, she will only go for the brothers because she can't get a white guy, and she's wondering why some of those brothers passing sisters up to go to her. Like one of the guys was Nigerian. I already congratulated him on his green card, so I don't know what else to tell you. The other brother, who's African American, was in a relationship. I don't think she was married to him, but he was probably there for shelter, to be honest. So, let's go back in.
But your preference is black men.
Yeah, I would
okay.
Yeah.
Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
Hold on. I have to pause it here. Please get this right. Please get this right. Don't mess this part up. Let's go back in.
Money is not everything, but
there you go. Congrats. Can I get a round of applause? something, congratulations, good job. Money is not everything. Let's go back in.
Definitely want you to have enough to take care of yourself. Maybe some that we could go on like a yearly trip at the minimum. You know what I mean? But he doesn't have to be loaded.
He doesn't have to be loaded. Does he have to be in Philly?
It would be preferable.
Okay. So this is Tara. She's a Taurus, 32, 2 children, 6 and 12. You say you don't want more kids, right?
No, not right now.
Okay, so the guy can't have kids. You're fine with that?
Yeah, he can.
Okay. Both of your kids have the same child's father, right?
Yes and no. So before my husband and I got married, my ex-husband and I got married, I left him because of the abusive situation. And then I started dating my younger child's father, and I got pregnant. And
So pause. They don't have the same father then.
Yeah, just what are we doing? What are we doing? Really? Not like it's almost like she's trying to dismiss one of the fathers to say, oh well, one of the fathers was a father to both, or whatever. The youngest child, he was just a father to both. At least that's what it seems like she's going to say. I don't know what she's going to say next, but that's what it seemed like she's insinuating. And it's like, look, don't play games. They got different fathers. What are we doing? I know you want to shine it up and make it look good or whatever, dress it up, but it is what it is. Cut it out.
Legally, my husband agreed to get married with me before we got pregnant.
Okay, let me ask this question directly because we're not going to do this, Tara. Now.
What?
Do both of the kids come from the same sperm?
No.
Okay. So I understand there might be an adoption. So there's 2 different men. And again, shout out to y'all in the comments because I missed that one too. Someone in the comments said that you changed that answer. I have to be very specific and direct with these questions.
That's why my youngest daughter's father was never ever in the picture.
But Tara, that's fine. But you said you want a person that's honest. You sat up here and you gave a bold-faced lie. Tara.
That's what I'm saying. You gave a bold-faced lie, but you want honesty. It's like, oh my goodness. Look, people out there, not just her, but everybody. If you asking for something, you better be giving it. If you want good looks, you better be giving it. If you want someone rich, you better be rich. If you want honesty, you better be honest. What are we doing? That's just frustrating. With all that said, I'm done with this video. I'm gonna give her a ranking right now. Check this out. And there you have it. Another sweet woman here. Let me go ahead and give her a ranking. Y'all drop in the comments. Let me know if I get this right. Look, she wasn't much of a looker, okay? So in the face, scale from 1 to 10, I'm going to give her a 1. It wasn't that attractive. I mean, I didn't see no scars or anything on her face, but yeah, I have to give her a 1. I will say that I will probably move it up to a 2. I wouldn't be mad if y'all gave her a 2 in the face. I'll get it. So yeah, let's just go with 2. 2 final answer. I'll give her a 2. All right, in the body. Now the body, again, not much to look at. Just now, I couldn't see the whole thing, obviously, right? Because she didn't show it all. But I did see the little chest tattoo, and I seen the weight in the face and everything, and it just so I'm gonna give the body a 2. I can't really imagine that being Mrs. Roger Rabbit or anything like that, or Jennifer Rabbit, whatever her name was. I can't see it being a hourglass figure, so I'm gonna have to give it a 2. Again, the body is a sliding scale, so it's a soft opinion. Maybe if she got a banging body, it could go up, but I doubt if it's all that banging. So I give that a 2. The mentality. Now, for the mentality, I would say, I was a little disappointed that she wasn't being honest, and she's looking for an honest guy. That kind of really threw me off a little bit, and that kind of messed her mentality ranking up. She seemed kind of workable for a while, but that was a bit of a doozy. So, I'm gonna give her, her mentality a 4. Okay, for a total of 8 points. So there you have it. She was a sweet woman. 8 points on the wifey scale, and that will do it. Hit the like, okay? Hit the share, hit the subscribe, share this with some of your friends. See if I got this right or not. I'd be interested to know. And I will catch y'all in the next ranking. Peace.